Hello everyone, Nerdy John here. I know we technically already did a live stream today, because we did the interview with Dead on Dave. If you haven't checked that out already, make sure you go do so after this live stream. Cause holy shit, man. Okay, so like I had the energy to like do a 5-hour stream, and I got the second monster here, just in case I need that little pick me up. But I was like, wait, what am I gonna talk about? Cause like I guess I could talk about like the dog pack stuff, cause technically I haven't like revisited the MrBeast drama in a while, right? And that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna maybe do that, and then I saw on my timeline that one of the people involved with Dog Pack and one of the other ex MrBeast employees was making a response video to, I guess, some of the criticisms that she was getting on her video, and I'm like, okay. I see that she's going to premiere this in a little bit. Let me watch it. Let's see how it goes. And what she says in it is the craziest fucking thing I've ever seen. Like, holy shit, man. Like, you can't make this shit up. Like, holy crap. Like, she goes at Keemstar the way in ways I haven't even seen Ethan Klein go at Keemstar. And they despise each other. Right? Okay, so like let me bring you like to add a little bit of context. So my first thing that I even was aware of from this person was a clip Nicholas Diorio showed. The tweet says, hey, Dog Pack, remove this video. Is this your source? Your source can't stand by the allegations you made. This completely I can't read. I'm dyslexic. It eviscerates your credibility. All right, I mean, cringe. Let's play the clip.
They're alleging things. One of the things that these people are alleging, or one of these people has alleged to Dawson, is James Warren, this guy we just talked about, the secret CEO, had committed some type of domestic incident, some type of harm onto a girl that he was dating. I did look into this, and I went into it thinking he had done that. Okay, I went into it thinking he did it, and I'm just gonna have to find the paperwork for it. I searched and searched and searched, and there was one case number I looked into. Again, I could probably make a whole video on this, but suffice it to say that I do not think that the case number that is associated with this picture right here, and I told Dawson this, and that's why he said this in the video, I do not think that this particular case is the same James Warren for many reasons. Like I said, I did a few hours of research just into this case alone. I was in the property records. I was on Facebook looking people up. I was doing all kind of looking at the marriage records in the newspaper. I just don't think this is the same James Warren. It doesn't even appear that this James Warren is even related.
So she's like helping him out with research, it seems, right?
To this James Warren that we're talking about, and there's it's a common name. James, a very common name. We got 11 Jameses and Jakes just at the MrBeast company, so I don't think that is him. So I am not prepared to make the allegation that he committed some type of domestic incident that has been put on the record, because I've not been able to find that. As Dawson said, I do have a couple of requests out for different stuff, and we will see. To me, that's not the most important thing. There's other stuff to look into, and that has to do with.
So yeah, basically he showed a clip of that. That's Surprise Witness TV says she told Dog Pack this was likely not him, and the little shit ran the story anyways. Completely fucking fraud. This thing is, it's one thing to be new and stupid, and a completely different thing to be straight up told that there is no proof after tons of research, and the guy ran it anyway. The video is in the video maliciously, and if there is a slight chance it's not him, this calls into question the rest of your framing. So yeah, that's like that's the frame of mind I had for this person. Like, that's the first introduction I ever had of this person. And okay, it seems like this is a person who seemingly does their research, if they're helping out Dog Pack, and so I get, like I said, I didn't notice it through the tweet, but I saw Nicholas Diorio's tweet talking about how this was premiering, and I'm thinking, okay, this is going to be a video maybe addressing some of the stuff that Dogpack had brought up, right? Let's just, okay, technically this was from the premiere, so let's just cut into it. Here we go.
Hey, how y'all doing today? We need to talk about something that came up just recently, and it does have to do with Keem. Controlled op, best friends with Jimmy Donaldson, star.
You see, I hate the framing of controlled opposition, that anyone who is questioning the MrBeast stuff, which, by the way, if I were to be completely honest, it does seem like it does seem like there's some fishy stuff going on over at the MrBeast channel, right? I mean, Ava Chris Tyson, Jake the Viking, some very suspicious people working over there, right? And, you know, there's the questioning of whether or not what they do is perfectly legal over there. It's a whole mess. Last time I was able to like look into any of the MrBeast stuff for sure. But anyone anyone who questions anything about the MrBeast stuff, oh, you're controlled opposition. You're paid for by Jimmy to do this. I'm just like, okay, how about instead of going after unsubstantiated claims, how about you just like focus on what you are able to prove, right? But apparently that's someone being controlled opposition, you know.
Now, do I know for a fact that Keem Star, that's not his real name, girl? I mean, it's like, that's what I'm calling.
Whoa. You're telling me that Keemstar isn't his real name? What? Next, you're going to tell me that your full name isn't That Surprise Witness TV. I'm shocked.
I'm Hakeem, girl, because I can't get, you are 45 years old. Can we call the man his name at this point, y'all, please? Anyway, so, apparently MrBeast is about to make some type of clapback statement, okay? The boys are going crazy on the internet, and now they've even dragged me into it. They trying to mess.
I mean, are you being dragged into it, or are you just making videos and people are responding to what you're saying in these videos? Like, you can't make a drama video about a situation and then be like, how can they drag me into this? How can they do that? Like, you can't be like that. I'm sorry to say that. You know, you just can't
mess up my good name. And honestly, really, the truth about it is I don't give a shit what y'all think about me. I do not care. Please, there's an unsubscribe button down there. Please click it as fast as
I mean, you clearly do if you're making this video.
You can go away and don't come back, because I do not work for you. I don't work for you, and I don't give a shit what you think about me. But there's some lies going on, and since it's lies, I do want to just correct the record with some court documents like I do. But first, let's look at this tweet, what they trying to do to my boy Dogpack. Now, y'all gonna leave him alone, okay? Because I happen to like.
What do you mean leave him alone? He's the main guy involved in this situation. You couldn't leave him alone if you tried. You kind of have to bring up his videos on MrBeast if you're talking about the situation at all. Listen here, you better leave my boy alone. This is the type of Southern I find absolutely annoying type of Southerner right here. Like, imagine if like Xylee like increased the accent by like times 10. It was like and was like untalented. That's what we're dealing with here today.
Like him, so that's why I want to make this video. All right, so here is a.
So, in case you guys haven't seen, Cope and Seethe, aka Beckett of Crabs, they made a video talking about who is Dogpack, because like prior to these allegations, no one has heard about Dogpack. You know, in fact, let me bring up the video right here on their own channel.
Suggesting a much.
I was gonna originally watch this on stream. That's why I watched a little bit of it to see
employment, but the legal.
So yeah, basically this like.
Is this really your boy? Come on.
This is an overview of like his history online.
A tweet of sorts, and it's from old ass man, old coot of the internet, Hakeem Star, and he says Dogpack 404 suggested the use of orangutans for a MrBeast video. Is it hypocritical to call out MrBeast for unsafe practices when you suggested a dangerous one? Well, okay, there's a lot to unpack.
Okay, first off, right? It's like, the drama alert tweet doesn't even represent Cope and Seethe necessarily. Like the whole point, Keemstar's whole point of making Purple Paw Print says she goes by BJ Investigations. Okay, the whole point of the drama alert Twitter account now is to farm engagement. Okay, because that's just what you do on X now. I think it's very annoying. Very clearly, this was just like Klimp Chimp. Like this one tweet, especially how a drama alert frames it, is not indicative of like how Beckett of Krabs did the whole video, right?
There's a whole lot to unpack here, Hakeem. And first of all, the first thing to unpack is maybe it's hypocritical, maybe it's not. What does that have to do with the fact that he's associated with PDFs? Oh, imagine somebody coming out and talking about PDF associations, SA allegations, unsafe workplace allegations, and every other thing else. And the one thing you decide with your 45-year-old crusty old cute personality of the internet, the one.
And I think also too, like Keem, it's been stated several times, Keem's not even in. Do you know how much I hate defending Keemstar right now? You know how much I hate it, especially after the whole lolcow situation? Okay, it's been stated several times, Keem's not even in charge of the Drama Alert Twitter account anymore. I think at most he approves of the tweets. I don't even think he looks that deep into them. I think he just sees if it's like engagement fuel.
One thing you decide to talk about is to attack the whistleblower. I've seen this a few times, seen it a few times. And in fact, that's why I wanted to talk about these two topics in today's video. Not only have I seen it a few times, I've experienced it a few times, because Dawson, this is a good thing. This is good that this is happening. Want to know why? Because it shows that they have searched high and low, near and far, up and down and all around, from here to Timbuktu, all the way to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Salt Lake City, Utah. And the only thing they were able to find is some crusted, dusted, busted Reddit posts that ain't that bad. So it's great news. It's great news that this is what they're latching on to. Now, this Latter-day Saint looking ass, Scientology looking ass guy right here also definitely in my...
First off, okay, there's way more ways you can insult him. He's British. That's enough. Okay, that's all you have to do to insult Beckett of Krabs is just expose that he's British. Like, come on there. Like, come on. You don't need to get all Scientology crusty looking. Come on.
My opinion,
be creative.
Plant some type of controlled op. Now, do I know that for sure? No.
Some type of plant, some type of controlled op. Guys, if you know anything, okay, Beckett of Krabs is a co-host for the Now Recording channel. And I don't know if Beckett of Krabs is blocked, it's blocked necessarily right now. But like, Keem has the majority of the people associated with that show blocked. Like, he's got Matt Pitt blocked. I'm pretty sure he has Core blocked. He's got Toxic blocked. British and ginger. Well, I can't make fun of him for being ginger, okay? That's a little bit hypocritical on my end, Purple Paw Prince. But no, like, this is what I mean. Anyone who's questioning, even like slightly questioning the narrative that they're setting out, right? Like, it could be just like a simple thing of like, well, okay, well, okay, so here we have the full. By the way, this video is about 20. The original Cope and Seethe video is about 21 minutes long, right? So she's cherry picking a cherry pick, right? Like, it's just so frustrating.
And speaking of that next paragraph, by the way, on your last day at MrBeast in it.
So this is the it seems like he's Beckett's reading the legal document that was that was released, because if you guys don't remember, I believe the MrBeast legal team is looking into potentially like filing a lawsuit against dog pack for releasing confidential information about the company. Obviously, I'm not a legal expert. I can't really discuss much into that. What is this? 2 nerdy lives in one day? Listen, people. Okay, this is. I haven't even gotten to the best part of this video yet. It's some insane. It's some insane shit, man. Like, holy shit.
I don't know these people from Adam, and frankly, I don't ever want to be around any of them. I do not.
I don't know any of these people from Adam.
Ever want to be around any of them. I do not want any of the demons infested them to get off on me. I do not consent. I rebuke. Okay, but let's hear.
Have you got? Can you take a guess where she's from, guys? Can you take a guess where she's from?
Hear what this grown man, old coot, has to say about the MrBeast whistleblower. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
There are 0 records of orangutans.
Also, old man, I'm pretty sure Beckett's in his 20s. I don't know why she's trying to make this a correlation that, like, Beckett, like, is she trying to say that Beckett of Crabs is being employed by Keemstar to run the op campaign against Dogpack? Like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck?
Ever killing people. Trained orangutans have been movies for hundreds of years. Downvote me all you want. I'm right. It can be done. So
Okay, listen. It's a true statement. It is a true statement. I mean, we all saw Georgia the John.
What the fuck is this section even about? Like, what the fuck? It seems like he made a dumb suggestion of, like, why do we use monkeys in the MrBeast video? And so, like, the Drama Alert Twitter account decided to, like, have that clip, make fun of Dogpack for it, and she's like, well, you see, monkey's been used in movies for a while now.
Jungle, Tarzan, or whatever else in the hell. I mean, we saw the movies where they use orangutans. We saw it. So it's a true statement.
Okay, not to get into the semantics of this, right? But, like, a monkey on, like, a professional movie set is very different from a monkey being involved in, like, a YouTube video, even if it's a MrBeast YouTube video. This is the weirdest section of this video. It's not even the worst part yet. We're not even at the worst part.
And basically, this is what is called grasping at straws to try and twist the narrative. I promise you, if they had something to really find on Dawson, they would have found it, and that's what they would be talking about. But this is the best they got. This is them coming out guns blazing, full swing. We got 45-year-old grown men who need to be worrying about how they're going to pay for their retirement, talking about orangutans in a post from 6 months ago. Okay, that's where we are. That's where we are. We're not talking about PDFs. We're not talking.
I think she's worse than Pastel Belle. I don't know. I'm giving that vibe. She's giving off the vibes, as the kids say. She's giving off that very annoying vibe that I just do not like. Does she know that if that it was actors in the Planet of the Apes movies, right? I don't know, people. I don't know. This woman is she's something, all right. That's for sure. She's something.
About the fact that one of the people in common hearing, Keemstar himself, pretended to be very upset whenever Shut Eye praised Jean, aka Shad Man, drew a picture of his daughter. But
holy shit! I took a double take when I heard her fucking say that. Let me just replay that for all of you guys, real quick. Let me replay that.
That one of the people in common hearing, Keemstar himself, pretended to be very upset whenever Shut Eye praised Jean, aka Shad Man, drew a picture of his daughter. But all of a sudden,
Keemstar pretended. Her words. She said Keemstar pretended to be outraged when Shadman drew disgusting art of his daughter. I'm sorry, but what you have to say in this video can be instantly thrown out by you just smearing Keemstar like that. And after the whole lolcow stuff, I don't want to be defending Keemstar, right? I think Keemstar, in terms of, like, how he treats the people he collaborates with, pretty awful dude, right? From what Nicholas has talked about, it seems like in terms of, like, just being, like, a friendly content creator, it's possible to have that sort of relationship with him, but you can't work for the guy. But holy shit, you're making me defend him because of the disgusting shit you're saying about his daughter, about how he faked being upset about someone drawing CP of his daughter. Excuse me? Like I'm sorry. What? Excuse him? What? Instantly, this ruins. Like obviously, there's like mudslinging in commentary, right? But this is all over a clipped portion of a 21-minute video, which goes over a lot more stuff about Dogpack than just him suggesting orangutans for a video. And she's smearing Keemstar like this?
And he's decided to side with the people on the same side as Shaddai Prejean. And it really should tell you something.
No, Keem, is that why you're saying he's pretending? Keem is not defending Chris. Actually, he's been very open about his disdain for Chris's actions. He's been very open about how if MrBeast is allegedly supported any of that it's absolutely disgusting. Like I don't know how clear he has to be about that. It's just like holy shit, man. I got through about 10 minutes of her video and I got so mad. I'm not even mad. I'm more just like, I'm shocked. I'm shocked that she has the gall to make that sort of statement. Does she not expect to get flamed for that? I haven't kept up with all the Dogpack stuff, but Jesus fucking Christ, she's clearly biased. Yeah. It's absolutely insane that she's just brazenly saying this sort of stuff. Like I know I'm sort of fixated on this one thing, and I apologize. Don't worry, we'll move on. It's just you're saying this. Like, are you expecting to get away with it? Like, are you not expecting there to be some sort of backlash against all this horrendous shit that you're saying?
It really should tell you something. I don't know what it should tell you, but maybe you could think about it tonight before you go to bed, and maybe you can come up with a conclusion. So, do I give a shit that Dawson suggested using our orangutan for the video? No, I do not care. I don't care. I do not care. No, I don't. Don't care. Do you care? Do y'all care? Let's say he actually was caught on camera doing something real mean to an animal even. Let's say he was caught on camera doing something real mean to an animal. Does that mean that what he's saying is false? Or does that mean something else? Like maybe he's not necessarily a great person, but even a broken clock is right twice.
This is such a dumb point to get hung up on. Again, let's just, you know what, for the sake of just transparency, let's just watch the whole Cope and See video about Dogpack.
In April,
because I guarantee you they're not focused on
pleaded for your
the
job
monkey
back,
point as much as she
insisting
is.
MrBeast was the place you wanted to work. You asked for a second chance for your trial period, and you asked to later reapply to the company. You even sought advice on how to be successful if you were to apply for MrBeast again in the future. Unlike the narratives you spun to cast yourself as the victim when being terminated for conduct that at a minimum demonstrates a lack of judgment, your communicated desire to be part of MrBeast remained unchanged over the course of the nearly hour-long meeting. That is because the information you were exposed to during your trial period at MrBeast confirmed that it is a great company and a great place to work. Okay. Your more recent social media posts occurring at a time when you would have had no new information or insight from inside MrBeast. Instead of speaking about the positive experience you had at MrBeast that apparently caused you to desperately want to return to the company, your posts contain misinformation and false statements designed to harm MrBeast and Jimmy Donaldson. What are we dealing with here? Is this just an angry, disgruntled former employee? Yes, that's exactly what this is. But, okay, there's layers to this.
So, like, there are actual points in in the Cope and See video that you can actually combat, right? By the way, by combat, I'm not saying that Beckett's wrong in this video. I'm saying what she's fixating on is so dumb. Because what she's fixating on is a dumb Twitter post by Drama Alert. This is so fucking stupid. If anyone wants to call in, by the way, you are more than welcome to. You know what? We're gonna be deep diving into this, okay? I plan on going for as long as I damn well please. So if you want to call in, maybe I'm wrong. maybe what did Purple Paw Prince say that she goes by? BJ Investigations. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe a BJ Investigations viewer can show me the light. You know, but like, hopefully my point comes across. It's like she's fixating on some dumb ass shit. You know.
To get into them, I think I have to talk about his alt account. His alt account is that 5head guy, and we can see this in one of his posts. I was verbally against the unethical business practices. I even discussed them in my job application, which you can watch on my alt account if you want, that 5head guy. Now, that 5head guy is an interesting little account. I'm actually kind of surprised more people haven't talked about this. For one thing, it does answer questions as to probably why Dogpack was hired in the first place. So if we go down here, pitching ideas until something happens, day 10 pitch video, and just have a quick look-see at what he was throwing out there into the subreddit to try and gain a little attention.
Today, we're going to be begging for a job in the MrBeast subreddit. Today, I wanted to do a video showing my process.
We can see that he was, shall we say, a little desperate for attention. This actually did apparently work, though. Final day. Hey guys, I've been on a long journey. Not really, I was prepared to go until day 1000, but I am happy to announce that I am in talks with the Beast team. I'm not sure what happens from here, but I am going to shift my focus into learning as much as I can from them, and hopefully make something out of this opportunity. I couldn't have done this without the support from this wonderful subreddit, so thank you. Goodbye for now. So, clearly what we have here is...
It's okay, yeah. So, it's a fan who desperately wanted to be a part of the MrBeast team. Obviously, like, okay, this doesn't change the fact that, like, what he revealed was monumental, right? He revealed that there was a registered sex offender working at MrBeast. What he did in that first video was phenomenal in bringing out the stuff to light, right? Especially with the Chris Tyson stuff. The issue is, it's like the more they talk, the more less important stuff is brought up.
Is a MrBeast superfan. Excited to finally work with his idol, to finally crack into the industry. God, what could be better? Well, I mean, other than working for XQC, which he also tried to do using exactly the same methods. On the same account, by the way. And while these posts have been deleted, we've managed...
Wait, how do you get to work for MrBeast but not XQC? XQC does not do nearly as much stuff as MrBeast does. All he needs is like a couple of clip chimps, and bam, he's got channels. That's weird, but I digress.
To dig through and actually grab some of these archives. So just to give you a little taster of some of these, we've got some more merch ideas. Surely X won't scroll past it this time. XCQL. Okay. And that's from March 29th, 2023. Yo X, I'm an LA juicer. I've worked on influencer merch for Zoomies. Just tell me what you want. I can send you designs to review with chat. It could be good intro content, so working on merch doesn't take away from the stream. I can also help with supplies, website, and possibly getting into retail if you want. This didn't fully go well, by the way. He basically kind of just gets banned and goes on the whole tirade about AI. Actually, there's some similarities there to a post he made in the MrBeast subreddit about that, funnily enough. At least he's consistent. And then we get to some of his comments about XQC's designer. And this post, I think, is a lovely way to paint himself. I'm not sure it'd be the wording or verbiage I'd use, but I'm clearly not on the level Dogpack 404 is. Sorry for going schizo again, but mods deleted my post before most people could see it. And X is still in denial. Yes, I'm jealous. Yes, I'm balding at 22. Yes, I get no
Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, so it's this obviously does not paint Dogpack in a very good light. This is sort of like with the narrative here, it's sort of like you can go for like a sort of like jealous ex-lover sort of narrative with him. Also, British are taking over commentary. Listen, Reese, last time British people took over commentary, a British guy threatened to bash a woman's head in with a brick. So I'm not sure if we should allow the British back in the commentary. Okay, Chud Logic's one of the good ones. I don't know if we can allow any more. Did I just say Juzma? What the fuck? I'm pretty sure I did not say Juzma. What? But yeah, no, I don't think we should allow the British back in. I'm just saying.
bitches. Mediocre XQC merch designs are all I have, Pepe hands. I don't think it's X's fault if he didn't know his designer was yoinking, but I don't understand going so far to defend him unless the designer was up front. At this point, X should just go on the mid-journey with chat and make the art himself. That's all. Sorry for posting again, but wanted to get this out there. Mods, please don't delete. I think this is fair criticism,
Christ.
and I send no hate to any designers. Since I don't know if they were upfront with X or not, but secretly yoinking is cringe. I'm sorry, Jimmy. You just weren't Dogpack's first pick, bro. Perhaps more damning, though, would be if Dogpack himself on this Reddit account had posted things that might undermine his narrative a little bit. You see, Dogpack is making claims that during his time at MrBeast, he learned things about the inner working of the company, which he found concerning. But on February the 17th, 2024, I'm gonna be honest, advertising a sweepstakes without a no purchase necessary clause is sketchy. No shit, but you can still comply with regulations. He's opening himself up to criticism down the line. Hershey's could respond by saying he has to promote gambling to children and bribe people to eat his chocolate. And that's not a one-off, by the way.
That's so like he's still like, you know, let me no shit, but you can still comply with regulations. The contest is broken, turns out. You don't need to buy a Feastables bar to enter the contest. Video promo, video proof of how I successfully submitted an entry without buying anything in 60 seconds. In the U.S., sweepstakes are required. In the U.S., all sweepstakes are required to have a free alternative method of entry. You are also required to clearly state no purchase necessary when advertising a sweepstakes, otherwise it would be illegal lottery. But YouTubers get away with not doing it for some reason. I guess because through some loopholes it's not considered advertising. I don't know, but it's shady as all hell. So he's questioning it here. But here he's saying it's technically legal. So, is MrBeast doing something illegal or legal? British and trans, two types of people that have been acting the R slur on this side of the internet, so I have to redeem us. Reese is going to come out swings and be like, yo, I'm one of the good ones. That's basically what Reese's objective is here. But regardless, let's continue on with the Cope and See video, as it brings up a lot more important points than just
and bribe people to eat his chocolate. And that's not a one-off, by the way. In fact, it seems like most, if not all, of Dogpack's claims were made before he worked for MrBeast. For example, he made allegations against Team C's back in December of 2023. And to be clear, his opinion of the company and Jimmy himself doesn't seem exactly, positive. For example, in January of 2023, around the time when he's seeking employment with them, what is a MrBeast related opinion that will make you go like this? I think his company is full of non-creative leeches. I'm sure your future co-workers would have been very happy to hear that.
So one part I get it, right? Like, for example, like in terms of like non-internet related stuff, I don't like where I work. If I could quit tomorrow and still have money, I would love that. I would love that so much. But like, I don't know if you're in an online space and you're talking shit about a YouTuber, and then you go apply for that YouTuber. Like you can't you can't be surprised when they don't hire you, or there might be some complications. And it seems like you had questions about any sort of like moral ambiguity from MrBeast's end, but you still decided to work with him anyway. I think that says more about you than it does MrBeast. He said, we found them base trans, which he may, as well as, oh my God, Jesus Christ, Reese. But yeah, it's not adding up really, in my opinion, with Dogpack so far. If these posts are true and from his account, which he hasn't disproven yet, at least as of now.
Had a wild dream for an original video idea. Great idea, but MrBeast should also compete. I think it would be a humbling experience. It probably shouldn't come as a surprise either that his claims towards the MrBeast video making process being fake wasn't new. It was, again, talked about in December and further expanded upon around...
Let's see, didn't see anyone talking about this, so barely worked for MrBeast. He was an editor for MrBeast, 110K, and won a freaking house. Oh yeah, this is one of the guys that Dogpack mentioned in his first video.
6 months ago? I mean, Dogpack himself seems to have actually had a very poor opinion of the company. Back in February, he accused MrBeast of the same sort of lottery sweepstakes stuff that would be considered illegal. And these are fairly strong claims for a place that you apparently want to be working, or if we're going by Dogpack's original claims, were working with at the time. I also think it's kind of interesting he talks about safety measures at MrBeast. It's referencing some of the other vlog/challenge YouTubers around this period. But there is another post where he suggests there are 0 records of orangutans ever killing people. Trained orangutans have been in movies for hundreds of years. Downvote me all you want. I'm right. It can be done safely. Dogpack, I don't know whether this is serious or not, but I don't know what...
See, this is more just like a funny thing that they're bringing up in the video.
Why you're suggesting while trying to get hired by MrBeast using orangutans in videos. I mean, the subreddit did downvote him, and and also question his sanity. Unsurprisingly.
So this is obviously not a big section of the Cope and See video. So for BJ Investigations to fixate on this so much is wild. It's fucking wild, man. I don't know why this woman is doing this. It's almost like she has nothing else to talk about other than like the weirdos on the Reddit and like what are very obviously like more like joking stuff to bring up. Like call me crazy. I don't think the Cope and See video dies on the hill of like the orangutan comment, right? I think the video is more so about Dogpack's history in general.
Today. Because this is a very common internet tactic. Keemstar himself, old crusty coot of the internet. I mean, literally, it literally disgusts me that there's a 45-year-old man with a child on the internet. who calls himself Drama Alert. It disgusts me. It disgusts me.
How old are you? How old are you? I guarantee you I'm younger than you. What's your old wrinkly ass doing fucking commentating on drama? Shouldn't you be out getting a job, maybe finding someone to marry, maybe I don't know, settling down? What the fuck are you doing making drama videos? You see, like this whole like you're old, you shouldn't be making drama. Fuck off with that. That's a stupid section of this video. I like is that it? Is your only criticism of Keemstar and this is gonna be Keemstar's old? Keemstar's old. He shouldn't be making drama videos.
It does something to my instincts. It's like, this is what happens whenever men have to stop hunting for their food, girl. Maybe we should go back to a little bit of that, because we have grown men 45 years old viciously attacking young people on the internet for
viciously attacking. It's one joke tweet from Drama Alert. Now I know Keem has made other tweets on his personal account about the whole dog pack situation. Let me see if I can bring some up. But like, I don't know, maybe start showing those tweets instead of just having the Drama Alert one there in the background. Cause like, again, the Drama Alert one doesn't really show Keem being that aggressive. Okay, so like, here we have Keem's like 2-minute response video to Dogpack's reply in the Drama Alert tweet. Maybe this one's mean.
Bro, it's almost like you're like LARPing, like you're playing a character as like a big exposed commentary type guy, and I have all the secrets, and you know, you look into it and it's like you kind of like hinted that you were working for MrBeast for like 3 months, right? 90 days. In reality, you only lasted like 3 weeks and you got fired because you didn't do any work and you kept playing around with toys. A lot of the fucking allegations are just like, let's throw whatever we can to the wall and see what sticks. And I don't know, I'm just like watching and listening to my fellow commentators throughout YouTube, and it's like the tide is like shifting against you. Because they're like, wait, this guy's not like actually doing any real journalism. He's putting out a lot of false stuff, and yeah, I don't get it. I will say this, I'm not mad. I've been down this road about...
I was expecting like vicious Keemstar. I was expecting Keem how he was talking to Tommy. Like, what the fuck is this? This is calm Keemstar. What the fuck? Well, I guess that's what time to hang up, because if Keemstar's crusty, what does that make me, lol? Yeah, honestly, Riveter, you know, I think it's time for you to hang up that microphone, buddy. You're too old for this. This is young man's game now, okay? This is my game. Okay? I'm like, I got a good like 3 years in me still, okay?
I don't know, 1 trillion times running Drama Alert, where some guy comes out and he's exposing someone and he's doing the same thing that you're doing, throwing anything at the wall to see what they can get to stick. And then the rest of the commentary community turns on them once they realize that they've been, manipulated, and there's not a lot of concrete evidence against said content creator, which you have targeted, which is MrBeast. So you're going to be under the microscope now. More and more people are going to turn on you. Eventually, MrBeast is going to make a clapback response.
So, okay, she had to have watched the Twitter video then, because like she directly references apparently MrBeast is going to make a clapback response. Why aren't you showing any of that here? Why aren't you showing Keem's tweets? Because, like, I don't know. This is, like, very subdued Keemstar.
And then they're going to pretty much come to the conclusion that 30% of the stuff that you've put forth is accurate, 70% is bullshit, and then you won't have any credibility moving forward. and it will be a stain on you and your career forever. Yep, that's how this plays out.
That was like the calmest I've seen Keemstar in a while. I think that ditzy bitch needs to tell her age and quit acting like she's 18 something. People angry. People does not like the ageist rhetoric that she's spouting here.
For whistleblowing. And here's the last final thing of it too. I mean, girl, I could go on all day. I could write a dissertation on this old crusty coot. Okay. I could write a dissertation on this crusty coot, but I won't. Maybe I will, girl. Maybe we'll be doing the Rise and Fall of Keemstar pretty soon, because I promise you, when I start looking, it ain't going to be no fluff piece like what Ethan Klein did. I can promise you.
Oh, she's so badass. She's so badass. She's going to make the definitive Rise and Fall video on Keemstar. Oh, I see that going over super well for her. I see that going over so well. Especially after you make comments about him not actually being mad about what happened to his daughter. Oh, I see that going over so well for you.
So maybe we'll do a Rise and Fall of Keemstar. Okay. Maybe we won't, because my energy is very precious. Like I said, I could go on forever. But another thing I just did want to bring up real quick before I move on from this topic. Is it hypocritical to call out MrBeast for unsafe practices when you suggested a dangerous one? Even if it's hypocritical, what's your point? You're missing a conclusion. Is it the case that, I know this is going to be difficult for Keemstar because he has so much brain.
So in case you guys don't know, this right here is the ex MrBeast employee that Dogpack interviewed. He's also been making his own videos against MrBeast. You know, I have had issues with Keem because, well, he's Killer Keemstar, but he's a dad and he's 100% was pissed about that idiot drawing pictures of his daughter. And Miss Thing here is dumb as hell. She is. Crusty, musty, dusty, rusty. Yeah. Does she not have? But yeah, this basic, and like it's not even like she's framing the drama alert tweet, which is again made specifically to fuel engagement. She's making it seem like the whole context of Beckett bringing that up was to make him seem hypocritical, which that's not even like, I think he somewhat brings that up, but it's like it's more of a laugh than anything else. That's not Beckett's actual point. Isn't to out him as like the biggest hypocrite on earth. It's just to have a laugh at the dude because he stupidly suggested having monkeys on the MrBeast channel. Like, what? My brain
I don't think that his logic function actually maybe ever worked, but certainly don't work today. And so it might be difficult for him, but for the other people who don't have so much brain rot, let's say Dawson is hypocritical. Let's say he is. Does that mean he can't be right? Does that mean he can't have done something hypocritical and also be right that there are unsafe practices? If you're asking me what I think happened, I think Jimmy speaks personally with Hakeem, and they talk.
Oh my God, she's making a conspiracy now. She's making conspiracies. What the fuck? Now she's just making fucking conspiracies? Oh my God, I opened my Twitter and this is all over my timeline. Hey, Nerdy. Hey, chat. Yo, hey, Anna Stan. Hey, Anna Stan. How you doing? But what? So what is she suggesting here? Okay, hang on. Let me
talk. I think they're friends. I have some evidence for this. The evidence I'm relying on to form the basis of this opinion is that, first of all, Jimmy lost some type of huge Bitcoin poker match or something with Keemstar, and MrBeast was in possession of PewDiePie's 10 million play button. And so instead of transferring back Bitcoin, he
What the
transferred
fuck?
over the possession of the play button, the custody of the 10 million PewDiePie play button.
I loaned Bitcoin to Mr. Beast, who had a gambling problem at the time. He didn't pay me back. Mr. Beast acquired this, so he paid me back with PewDiePie's diamond.
Okay.
When you got money, this is more important. Yeah, me having this conversation with you is more important than money.
There's also some more evidence
Okay. How does that relate to this?
that I have, and that comes from Jake Weddle, a former employee of MrBeast.
Who you're friends with, it seems.
Now, we're going to be doing this whole podcast coming out probably this week, but I'll give you a little bit of a sample right here without the audio and all that, just a little sample, where Jake Weddle is confirming that Keemstar and Jimmy speak on the phone all the time.
That's not news. That's not news at all. Keem is very open with the fact that he's friends with Mr. Beast. That's not like some well-kept secret. What's your point here? What's your point? That's what? Yo, guys. This YouTuber who is open about the fact that he knows this one YouTuber knows this YouTuber. Now, granted, okay, I guess if you're not following Keemstar, because it seems like she has a pretty deep hatred of Keemstar, this might be a shock to you. But like this hurts my brain so much. Am I going insane? Is anyone else smelling toast? Burning toast? Is anyone else smelling that right now? I feel like I'm slowly losing my mind watching this video. Like, why do you frame that like it's a big reveal when it's not? But like also too, if you pay attention to how Keem has been acting throughout this entire situation, especially with the Jake the Viking stuff, especially with the Chris Tyson stuff, he has been 100% against this stuff, especially with Chris Tyson purchasing art from Shadman, especially with Jake the Viking having his sex offender registered brother-in-law work at MrBeast. This woman's dumb, man. This woman is absolutely dumb. Why are we taking her seriously? We shouldn't. No one should take her seriously.
They talk on the phone. Jake Weddle even said, I was surprised that he was doing that in front of me. I was surprised he would talk to Keem.
What do you mean shocked? It's not a secret. Again, Keem, hang on, because Keem mentioned this on a half-baked episode. Let me see if I can find it. It's gonna be the Keemstar one. Keemstar mentions in that episode that he's friends with MrBeast. Hang on, half-baked podcast. I need to find a way to speak to this woman, because she's something special, I guess. Something very, very special. Where is it? It's the one where it's gonna be the only Keemstar one. Let's see. No, Vito. Where is what am I going insane? Where's the Keemstar one? Let's see. Hot Tub, Elvis the Alien, Ralph Report, Justin Wang, Bill Blacks, Frenemies, Technicals. Am I going insane here? Where is it? They didn't delete it, did they? No, they wouldn't have deleted it. I don't think anyone on this podcast cares enough to delete it. Okay, I'm going insane. There's an episode of Half Baked where they talk to Keemstar. This is James Charles, Game Grumps. So 11, episode 12, 13, 14. Okay, maybe. Come on, I can't be the only one who like vaguely remembers this, right? Chat, don't let me down. Don't let me down, chat. I've seen him mention it a few times. Well, yeah, the point is he's mentioned it before. So like people acting like it's some like big nope. Oh my god. I was fucking missing it this entire time. I'm a fucking schizo. Here we go. The Keemstar episode. Here we are.
2 years later, in 2019, she said that she's
Okay, maybe.
and me and MrBeast, we start.
Oh, actually, perfect timestamp right there. Holy shit.
He fled America to accurately report stories. Right. I mean, this guy's a real journalist. He called her out. He made this big article on Taylor calling her, this is tattletale reporting and like calling out all these reporters. But listen, if we could get back to the MrBeast thing, Clubhouse is popping. It's starting to pick up some steam. And me and MrBeast, we start hosting these rooms to help other YouTubers. So, we're in a room, people raise their hand, we bring them up on stage, and people ask a question about YouTube, and me and MrBeast were answering these.
So, yeah, he has a very open relationship with Keemstar. So, like, I don't know why BJ Investigations is, like, framing this like it's a huge revelation. It's not. It's very, very clearly not.
Keemstar in front of me because in public they act like they're not friends.
What do you mean? What do you mean? No, they don't act like that in public. It's just both like unless MrBeast is brought up in a drama, there's no reason for MrBeast, like brand wise anyway, to like really interact with Keem. And that's not even to say about Keem's controversies necessarily. It's just like why does, like, for example, in one of MrBeast's challenge videos, why would he need to bring up Keemstar? He doesn't need to do that. like this is just so frustrating.
I get that a lot. Yeah.
What, buying these nuts?
Yeah. Yeah, why would you feel wrong doing that?
Because it's to expose them.
Next to this emergency exit. No, you can see restrooms in the reflections.
So this is just a shitty vlog. Okay.
You can see in the reflections.
Move on.
Restrooms.
That's so fucking dumb. You know what's funny is Keemstar was in my DMs on Discord.
Oh, I heard.
Keemstar was in my DMs on Discord. I mean I have Keemstar DMs too. I sent him like a shitty thumbnail for the Keemstar show at the time, and he said no. Bam, massive exposure right there. What?
Don't say what I heard.
Oh, no, what? Oh, why would you hear?
That he talks on the phone with Jimmy and their friend.
He does. You heard it from me, too. I've been in
Okay, first off, why is the guy acting like this? I get he's like a diet stand-up comedian, but like what the fuck is this? Like what is he drunk? Is he high? What the fuck's with that hand, like that head movement? What the fuck? This guy's a goddamn moron. She's a goddamn moron.
So anyway, more on that coming later. Again, that's not my opinion. That's not my words. That's not my words. That's Jake Weddle's words. I'm showing you what he said. Okay. So then, along the lines of controlled opposition, along the lines of very...
Like, I get it, you want to frame it as, like, they have a secret relationship, so Keem would want to defend MrBeast. Keem has been very open with being against the actions of, again, Chris Tyson, Jake the Viking. Now, in terms of like, I haven't kept up with all the MrBeast stuff as of recently. So like, as far as like his like opinions on is MrBeast running like illegal stuff in his on his channel? I don't know Keem's concrete opinion on that. But if Keem no, like if Keem finds evidence and he can call it out, I'm sure he would. And that's not me necessarily saying Keem has like some sort of integrity. Obviously, whether he's friends with him or not, if Keem was able to capitalize on the downfall of MrBeast, I'm sure he would. Like, bring actual evidence that MrBeast knew of everything, and I'm sure Keem would make 100 drama alerts off the guy.
Very wealthy, well-resourced companies trying to control narratives and trying to berate and defame and harass and harm.
Jesus Christ. I can't stand any of the people involved in this whole thing. I stopped caring when I saw that she was a legal expert. Is that what she's claiming? She's claiming that she's a legal expert? Granted, I don't know like if she graduated law school or not. But like, I don't know. I hope she has credentials if she's promoting herself as a legal expert.
Whistleblowers. Let me pull this screenshot up for y'all. So Cam Nuggets reached out to me. Shout out Cam Nuggets, friend of the channel. Y'all need to go and subscribe over there because he stays on the MrBeast beat. He sent me this picture. He sent me this picture right here on Twitter DMs, and he's
okay. It looks like the r/drama Reddit is a fucking cesspool. Everyone agrees with that. Let's see. What does it say? Surprise. Witness Warren's dog pack. Oh, this is about like the whole domestic violence thing with the CEO of the MrBeast company, about how like there are multiple people with that name in the state. Fuck that surprise shitness. She doxed the sister of a woman that she was making videos about, and one of her fans went to the woman's home and assaulted her. Shitness knows, but hasn't said anything. I stopped following her, and her husband were bragging about not being woke in regards to the Andrew Tate arrest for human trafficking. Like, stay in your lane or shut up. She's so mean and vindictive under all the guise of I'm a lawyer, I know the law. But lady got her ass sued by defaming the person whose sister she's doxed. Holy shit, I need to learn up on the lore in this situation. Holy shit. Let's see. She's a legal expert. Is she a legal expert like Nick Rekieta? Listen, okay. Listen. Nick Rekieta, he can give me all the cocaine he wants, and I'll say he's a legal expert. I mean, he actually is, because he was a lawyer for quite a while. I think he lost his license, but he still like is very aware of the law. Dogpack put her in his video as source. She's his access to all the FUPA requests, and she was going to be a lawyer, but they told her she couldn't do these types of videos at the law firm she worked at. Okay, so like it was either, it sounds like it's a similar situation to Nick Rekieta, although Nick ran his own practice, so it's not necessarily that he faced the same issue. But like, she went to look for work at a law firm. They see that she's making drama videos and like, look, okay, as like, we can't have you involved in like drama related stuff because obviously you're a lawyer. You know, you kind of have to conduct yourself in a certain way. And she's like, nah, I'm gonna do my videos.
He's like, yo, the YouTube drama Reddit is crazy. It's their mean over there, whatever. What's up with this? Well, I mean, first of all, I don't know a single one of y'all explanation for what I'm doing over here. And if you heard it on the streets and you want to believe it, you can.
I mean, if they're accusing you of doxing someone and then supposedly one of your fans went to that woman's home and did stuff to her, I don't know. I feel like there's a little bit of an explanation owed. Just a tiny little bit of a one, just saying.
Unsubscribe and don't come back to this channel again because I was doing just fine before you ever got here. And I'm God's favorite, so I'm going to keep doing fine after you.
You're God's favorite. Wow. Wow. Way to stay humble. I believe God himself loves it when his followers are super egotistical. I'm sure God loves that so much, and I'm sure there's nothing in the Bible that says anything about making sure you're humble. I'm sure.
leave, but I do have a great announcement to make, and it's another court victory. So I thought, why not? I just talk about it here today. So here is the y'all didn't know this Reddit existed. That's how much I care about y'all's crusty opinion.
I doubt that. I doubt you didn't know.
I didn't even know this Reddit existed. Fuck that surprise shitness. Well, that narrows it down to about 5 people, because about 5 people on the internet call me that. Okay. She doxed the sister of a woman she was making videos about, and one of her fans went to the woman's home and
Is she going to explain this?
knows, but hasn't said anything. Okay, well, I do know that this allegation has been made, but I also know that when my lawyers asked for proof of any of that in court, the woman, her name is Lima Yevremovich. She's now going through a divorce. She has lots of aliases. Lima Mora, April Mora, Lima Takali Yevremovich, Lima Takwali.
Okay, I don't care about her aliases.
Lima Yevremovich. I mean, there's about 16 different spellings of the woman's name. And the sister they're talking about, I'm going to put a little clip right here. The sister, I requested public. Y'all need to learn the definitions of shit too. Doxing means that you made non-public information public, okay? I don't do that over here. You know who has admitted to doxing? Keemstar.
Like, I hope somebody gets his IP, doxes him, swats him, his mother in front of his face. Like, I literally hope that his house blows up.
Yeah, and by the way, everyone in the r/drama subreddit is basically like, what's its face that did like the video about YouTube plagiarism? That guy. Basically the r/drama Reddit has been taken over by that guy's fans. No one on the r, like, if you read any post from the r/drama Reddit, they hate people like Keemstar. They hate people like Turkey Tom, Nicholas DiOrio, Tommy C, Augie. They hate, even though he doesn't make content anymore, sadly. They hate all those types of guys. So like, the Reddit's not defending Keemstar. They absolutely hate Keemstar. I'm sure if it was relevant to the conversation, they call him out for doing this stuff too. They're just calling you out as well. You going, well, what about Keemstar's doing this? It's not going to work with them because they hate Keemstar seemingly as much as they hate you. It's not going to work. No one in this post is defending Keemstar. At least none of the Reddit posts that you've been showing.
I don't dox. Actually, if you go and look at my videos,
this whole drama itself seems like a whole can of worms that needs to be explored. I'm not sure if I have the time or the energy to do that. But holy shit. You can probably tell I don't like this woman. No, I can tell. She gave her whole story when that rehab founder sued her for defamation or sent her. Okay, yeah, this is a whole lore I don't know about. Reddit hates the majority of everyone. True. But you get what I mean. Like, especially people on the r/drama Reddit. No one on the r/drama Reddit cares about Keemstar, and we're like the commentary bros in general.
you'll see I blur out people's addresses. You'll see I blur them out. I cross them out. I mark them out. I don't even put people's business addresses anymore. Okay. So it's not true. And when you see Cody so crazy and incorrect and hate for breakfast, girl, on the internet making these claims, before you believe them and bring them to me and ask me to defend myself, why don't you ask them for a shred of proof? Why don't you ask them for a shred of evidence?
Did she just add that? She actually added that sound effect. Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
Because whenever a federal court asked them for a shred of evidence, couldn't come up with one.
Wait, are you alleging that these Reddit users were in court? What?
California court asked them not once, not twice, but 3 times for a shred of evidence. They couldn't come up with one. Now they've resorted to saying it on the YouTube drama Reddit.
I've lost the plot here. Like, what the? What? Are you? So you're alleging that these people who are commenting on the subreddit are also the people you've taken to court, or are defending yourself in court from?
Okay. So
that's insane.
Before you bring shit to me, won't you go learn how to read a quote?
Dude, I need to get a like an explanation on this lore. Does anyone have like a 30-minute video explaining all this as in from like a gay T channel?
Okay, just learn how to read a court document. Go read the court documents in my case. Because what you will find is this woman owes me not only $87,000 in legal fees, but $10,000 in sanctions. We talking about $98,000 the woman owes my lawyers, okay? Don't you think if there was some type of evidence for any of this,
What the fuck?
I would have lost any of them 5 court cases, didn't lose a single one, haven't lost a single one. And at the end of this video, I got an update for y'all from federal court. Let's get through the rest of these crusty ass incorrect comments so I can show y'all how you're supposed to deal with them. Okay, next. Oh, hold on. We're not done with that first comment. See that one where it says one of her fans went to the woman's home and R-worded her? One of these fans was hired. Not only that.
Wait. Are you saying that? Okay, maybe she'll explain this. Are you saying that they were hired by you, hired by the woman that's suing you? What? Excuse-moi?
That even if she wasn't hired, which I strongly believe that she was, and I do have evidence that she was, but there's also evidence that this so-called supposed fan, who I never ever heard of in my life until they were trying to set me up in this way, she posted on Instagram that she was going to that same apartment, that she was going to go to the apartment, that she was going to take a tour of the apartment, which is legal to do. She's allowed to do that. But out of an extreme abundance of caution, and because I knew for a fact this was a plant, I know an op when I'm looking at one. Look, here's a text message contemporaneously of me saying that she's an op.
What? BJ Investigations, girl, I gotta say, you're confusing everyone who's out of the loop right now, girl. Yo, can I get ones in the chat? Anyone who's confused on what the fuck this girl's saying? Because I know I am. Hold up, is saying someone hired someone to grape the woman? Yeah, yeah, like what? What is this insanity I'm witnessing right now? This was about the MrBeast drama, and now there's this.
And as you can see, clear and plain as day on that post. Look, y'all see I commented on it? This is way back then. This is back in 2023, about a year ago. Okay. I said, oh no, don't do that. And then I said, amendment. Everyone is free to do what they want, but I do not encourage this particular expedition. Just out of an extreme, again, overabundance of caution, I did go ahead and message this person in case, I don't know, somehow she didn't see the public disclaimer not to do that crazy shit on her public post. Here I am again saying, hey, I don't know if going to the apartment is a very good idea. Okay, not only that one. 2 people were enlisted to present false testimony in a court of law. That is a crime. That is criminal behavior. False testimony under penalty of perjury is criminal behavior. And that's what these criminals were doing to me. Innocent until proven guilty, but that's what it looks like to me. I have actually video of a girl on camera talking about me during a live stream, and then my op, Lima, the girl that's trying to sue me, calling her up.
Yeah.
Yo, your ops be going crazy, man.
Phones are on so I can
Also, holy crap, this looks like a crack addict's den.
hear a script through the headphones. Because
Holy crap, this woman looks like... Cocaine's one hell of a drug, man. She looks like... Holy shit, this woman looks like she's in her 60s.
people are speaking. Hello. Hey, how are you?
You were so sweet for that last message.
What the fuck?
Aw.
That means so much to me. You have no idea.
And now I know what you're thinking. Right about now, you're thinking, well, okay, BJ, but how do you know that that was actually your op? That person could have been any.
No, I'm thinking, could you explain this for anyone who was like watching this for the MrBeast drama right now is extremely confused. LawTube is a state of civil war. She could join. Oh my god. Nah, meth right there. You think that's meth? You know something funny? She has like 6 degrees of separation from Creepshow art. She's best. Okay, well I don't care if she like knew Creepshow art, if I'm being honest. You know, a lot of people knew Creepshow art. That's not necessarily saying that they endorsed any of her actions.
Anybody that could have been anybody's voice. That's actually a great question, and I'm glad you asked it, because now here is some written proof.
Oh no, are we gonna get an analysis on the voice?
Written evidence in email form from the person with the blue sweatshirt on saying, I'll put it up right here, she was in fact, indeed, on the phone with Lima that day. So, girl, I mean, look, listen, I've been around the block with these lawsuits. I've been around the block with
What
cops,
is
and I know what I'm
this
talking
nonsense?
about. These people
What
have
is
been
this
so busted,
insanity?
hook, line, and sinker. They've lost every time. Every single thing that has happened in court, I have won. Every single decision in court that has been made has been in favor of me. I got so bored of winning, I don't even talk about the wins no more. I just won another case on Friday. Y'all didn't even hear about it. Like, I keep winning because these are lies, okay? They're lies.
Why are you in court so much? I get it, like you're a legal expert supposedly, right? But like, why are you in court so much? What are you doing that requires you to be in court constantly?
You want to know what's being referred to as doxed right now? This young woman accused her mother of sex trafficking. To the police. To the police.
Okay,
She told the police in Tulsa, Oklahoma, I am being sex trafficked. I have been trying to have my mother, the sex trafficker, arrested for 2.5 years, and you guys keep showing up here and harming me instead of listening to me.
Because she goes 24/7 stalking me, and actually she wanted really.
what? So, does any of this still relate to MrBeast in any way? I'm skipping here for a little bit. Hang on. So, okay, are we back on the? Okay, no, it seems okay. Screenshot of Steve-O. Well, okay, the rest of this just seems to be about her personal drama. Winning like Charlie
In
Sheen.
an op capacity
Just...
for you. Why? Because I don't work.
Okay, excellent. But yeah, okay. Holy shit, man, that's a schizo video if I've ever seen one.